Let's talk about why this time of year feels so weird and depressing these days, like an empty, soul-crushing void. It's because this period right now, for centuries, was when all the Christmas actually happened. Let's rewind back to 567 AD, when early Christians started to formalize themselves away from Judaism. They mark the time leading up to the birth of the baby Jesus as Advent, a boring countdown of little eating, drinking, or singing, to be broken on Christ Mass, corresponding near the pagan winter solstice to help recruitment. But by 1582, Pope Gregory realized that the Julian calendar had far too many leap days, which had caused the Christmas on winter solstice and Easter on the spring equinox system to drift. So he makes the Gregorian calendar, which moves Christmas back to where it was from January 6th to December 25th. This is why Orthodox and originalist religions still celebrate Christmas on January 6th. What ends up in the old Christmas place everywhere else is the Epiphany, or Three Kings Day, a celebration of when the three wise men arrive and give baby Jesus his gifts. Why Mary and Joseph were hanging out in a barn with animals and a newborn for 12 days is a mystery. Now, because that is when the baby Jesus got his frankincense, gold, and myrrh, many Spanish-based countries give their gifts on this day. They also, along with the French, eat a king cake, which is a huge almond croissant with a little baby Jesus baked inside, which I highly recommend you try. Then by the 1600s, Shakespeare writes Twelfth Night, a gender-bending perfect comedy he performed for Queen Elizabeth as a Christmas season finale. The popularity of this play only increases the celebrations for Twelfth Night, January 5th, which leads into January 6th, also known as Little Christmas, accepted date to take down your Christmas decorations and end the Christmastide, Christmas season. Now, right in this time, the Scottish lean into their Norse roots and start to celebrate Hogmanay and the New Year on the 31st with gift giving and partying. Much of this starts to spread globally and becomes New Year's Eve when we all sing the Scottish song Auld Lang Syne. Many old traditions fall during Christmastide, like the Feast of Stephen on the 26th, when good King Wenceslas looked out and saw the snow lay round about. In England, in the 1800s, this day evolves into Boxing Day, originally a day for the rich to be charitable by donating to the poor and giving their servants the day off. That's why, in the first scene of the Christmas Carol, all Dickens had to show was Scrooge not giving Kermit the day off and refusing to donate to Beaker and Bunsen for audience to know he was kind of the worst. By the writing of A Christmas Carol and the Victorian era, Christmastide had really hit its final form of 12 beautiful days of visiting family, friends, and neighbors, singing, eating, and drinking. Literally, the best things in life. This is only proved by, you guessed it, the song, The 12 Days of Christmas, which was a children's memory game of the time where kids would add a different present for each verse for the next person to repeat. In 1909, though, the lyrics kind of lock into what we sing today, written by Frederick Austin, an apparent huge fan of birds. Don't blame the birds though, but this is kind of where it all goes wrong, as the rise of big business in the 20th century and an emphasis on buying and giving gifts shifts all the Christmas earlier and earlier to get everyone spending. During the time we used to be counting down in anticipation, we are burning ourselves out trying to fit it all in with school and work that by the time we get to Christmas, everyone is so sick of it, the songs go away, the trees come down, and we are left with 12 weird days lacking all they were designed for. That's why this all feels so vacant. We are doing this all wrong because of capitalism. The pagans and baby Jesus had it right. The reason for the season, partying for 12 straight days with those you love in the darkest and bleakest time of the year, has been stolen from us. I think we should take it back.